We are going to intervene in a big way with regard to Spaza Shops issue. We are in charge. We are a government. Where we are in charge, there must be laws that must be respected and that they must be enforced. Otherwise, if the state is weak in terms of the rule of law, the masses will take the law in their hands. We need to work with the police, using the laws of the country to ensure that we deal with this challenge. It's a law enforcement part, the question of the spazas on the other hand. But on the other hand, it's a bigger challenge of business, them being supported on the ground. I come from Botshabelo, my township. When I go there, I see majority of the spaza shops, small shops that were there, have disappeared. And then most of them are in the hands of foreigners. And then these foreigners are accused of selling cheaper goods to our people, but at the same time, some are poisonous. It's a problem. It's a problem because then it means, where do they order this food that they sell to our people at a cheaper rate? The wholesale arrangement in the Republic, how is it manifesting itself? So, as a party, as the ANC, we must be at the helm of those struggles. At the headquarters, I will be convening the cluster of ministers to give answers to this, to work with our provinces. We can't lament when we're in power and complain with the rest of society. As government, we must give leadership in relation to this matter, and it's quite urgent and important. And we must not be ad hoc about it. You know, it must not be like the tap and the leaks way. We open it when there is a crisis, and then we close it when the noise dies. We must be consistent in terms of regulating spaza shop set up in our country. And that must be durable. From the point of view of the ANC, we will mobilize society behind action that is taken by government. And that is what is important, and that's what we are going to do. And very soon, in the next coming weeks, we will announce not our plans, action plan for all South Africa townships must respond to this question of the spazas. It's very important. And that's what it means by ANC providing leadership to society. It means we must lead around issues that affect our people, positive and negative. Mobilize the churches and everyone else around a common program of action for common good of our nation. So we are going to ensure that we rally society behind actions that, in terms of the law, regulated by government, but over and above that, action that ensures that those that are illegal, we close them down. Simple as that. And that's what is important. Yes. GNU can't be beginning and the end of the ANC. There is a problem of ideological and conceptual understanding of the tactical maneuver. The tactical maneuver being the GNU, in a situation where you are faced with less than 50% majority. The ANC is by far the largest party. The outcry and those who are criticizing GNU have got issues with the DA. And we say, let's leave it to history to be the judge. Us, in terms of understanding the GNU, it is a tactical maneuver from an understanding that the ANC suffered a strategic setback in this election. We need to regroup and move forward. At the end of the day, the masses of our people will either retain the ANC in terms of recouping the numbers on the basis of the work that the ANC does in leading the GNU, or otherwise if the ANC drops the ball. At the present moment, we are hard at work, as we have reflected in the 100 days. The country is stable. The economy is showing signs of a great recovery going forward, which will be of great benefit for our people, particularly in programs of job creation. We are winning the war in relation to the question of cost of living, petrol dropping in terms of high prices, and at the same time, the biggest achievement will be that the households must also feel this drop, and that is what is important for us. So the conceptual misunderstanding about what is GNU and the confusion, it's a process on its own that will be appreciated with time. It cannot be the beginning and the end. It's a tactical maneuver in itself. So it is something that the ANC, in terms of its majority, the largest party, it has actually retained. Government is led by the ANC. Many ministries are led by ANC ministers. We've got 10 political parties in government, and we are moving forward very well in terms of the GNU. So what is important is for us to deliver. And then what was your another question? Okay, the terms of reference of the Integrity Commission have been finalized. It's just one or two things that will be wrapped up. The Integrity Commission is functioning very well. This coming weekend, we will deal with matters of integrity to finalize those outstanding issues in terms of the terms of reference. But over and above that, we will get reports that have not been tabled before the NEC with recommendations. We'll also reflect on the past. In the last NEC, where reports were tabled and noted, the NEC will take decisions on those matters. And then we'll report to you after the NEC whether the decisions that have been taken by the NEC on the work of the Integrity Commission. The Integrity Commission must work. It has got our support. We are now post the elections. We are taking the reports of the Integrity Commission to the NEC as promised. The NEC must reflect and take decisions as it is required by the guidelines and also by the guidelines and the resolutions of conference. So this meeting will focus on integrity issues, outstanding cases, terms of reference. We'll also focus on the outstanding cases that need to be finalized.